What's up guys, Alex here with another Lego video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you could stack charms, even if you're unable to have access to like the big epic charms, how you could utilize lower level charms to get you where you want in terms of abilities and upgrades. So for example, I don't have any charms on me at the moment. I dropped all my purple ones just so we could start from scratch. So I'm currently rocking 5 hearts, and I think it's because of something I ate that I have 5, because typically you would only have 3. But you could get a lot of the simple health charms, which to craft a charm, you just come to the crafting bench and you go over under the shield icon, and then you go down, and these are all your charms that you could craft. So as you progress down to epic, just the ingredients needed become more rare, and in the harder biomes such as the frostlands and even the desert biome. But for the most part, green, you could utilize a lot of green and stack them on top of each other to kind of get you what you need just to start out if you don't have a lot of stuff built up yet. So for example, a health charm, it takes silk thread, marble, and shell. All resources you could get from the grassland areas. Marble, it's from the grassland caves, it's the marble stone. Shell is from the rollers in the grasslands, and then silk thread, it's just silk from spiders. So once you get silk from spiders, you just come to the spinning wheel and you make silk web. So that's what I just made over here, some silk thread. And then once you make that, you'll have enough resources to craft a health charm. Each one, it's going to need a little bit of different types of resources. So cool-headed charms, again, you'll need marble, silk thread, and then sand shells. So cool-headed charm will most likely be needed for the desert caves or in the desert, because if you don't have anything, you're going to be hot in the desert, and then you're going to be burning in the desert caves because that's where lava is. So you definitely need some cooling aspects to help keep you cool. So sand shells are just the sand rollers in the desert biome. So you could go over and kill a couple. You could be on the beach biome and be fine and find sand rollers over there, so you could kill them to build up and then come stock up on some cool-headed charms. As you progress, they just get harder and harder resources, or more rare resources to build up to the higher charms. But regardless if they're epic, if they're rare, if they're uncommon, regardless, you could stack them anyway. So for example, I have 5 hearts, and the uncommon health charm will give you 2 hearts. So if I equipped it, I go up 2 more, I equipped it another one, 2 more, and then another one, 2 more. And then it also increases my shield damage by 3 each time too. So that's how that works. And then if you unequip that, so let's say I can't, like, I'm going to desert area a lot, and I just can't afford, or for some reason yet, get a rare cool-headed charm, which takes sand brute scale, a frost shell, malachite slab, and I don't know if it's malachite or malachite. I always flip back and forth with that. And then heavy wool thread. So heavy wool thread, frost shell, and malachite slab is all from the winter frostland areas. And then the sand brute scale, of course, is from the desert biome. So if you just can't stock up on that yet, you could just settle with the uncommon cool-headed charms, which is just a sand shell. So you could go to the beach biome area, and where it's not hot, because the desert's more hot than the beach area, so you could still find sand rollers over there and kill them and then stock up. So then cool-headed, you could then get a lot of the uncommon ones to start with and stack them. That's why I have a lot of these, because that's what I did. I stacked up on them before until I got to my epic ones. And as you see, I have 2 of the same inner fire epic ones to help me with the cold biome, because it just gets really cold in the caves, and I just hate it just even say like, you are cold. So if we go to the cool-headed charms, if you look up at the meter, I'm pretty neutral in the middle. So I equipped 1. It adds more resistance to heat for the desert biome. I add another, and it adds even more resistance to heat. And then I add the final 3rd one, and that's pretty solid. So doing that, you should be fine in the caves. You should be in a great position. Let's see. Do I have? Yeah. Let's say I get rid of this green one, and then I add this blue one. Like I'm definitely set for the caves. So if you could only afford one blue one, but you have a couple green ones, tack all those on, and you won't need anything for the caves. You won't need drinks. You won't need frost berries. You won't need any of that. So you could just do that. And the same concept applies for any other charms, any other stacks. So if I got, I'll drop all these, and yeah, and then I'll pick up the inner fire. Sorry for the lightning going off in the video. I don't know if it's making a lot of noise or not. But let's say I'm neutral again. I equip this inner fire. Equipping it, I'd still be good for outside of the Frostland biomes. It won't say I'm cold. Maybe at nighttime when it gets, you know, freezing, it'll say I'm cold. But then when I go into the Frostland caves, it won't say I'm freezing, but it would say I'm cold. So if I add on a second one, like, I'm set. I go in a cave, it's not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna be freezing, cold, or anything. And then I have this one here, Regeneration Charm, which just regenerates health over time. So then that way, I don't even need food or anything. I could let myself starve, and it'll decrease my health, but then my health goes back up, because it just doesn't decrease my health fast enough. So hopefully this video helped just to show you how you could utilize and stack lower level charms to kind of get you where you need to be at the moment with certain biomes and survive them, because they're just better options, I think, instead of resorting to food ingredients a lot, because some foods like the cheeseburgers or spicy cheeseburgers are harder to come by, depending on if you have all the other resources. So if you could just manifest it with these lower level items and just stack them on top of each other to explore the areas you need to, it might pay off. And then once you work your way up, then you could just stack the rare ones and then work your way up to epic. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight the stacking capabilities with lower levels to equal close to the similar amount of high levels. Not as equal, of course, but it could get you close enough to be doable till you get more resources and get up there. So hopefully that was very helpful for you guys, or helpful in any way. So if it has been, feel free to like the button and subscribe for more videos. I also made a video on stacking essence for your weapons and tools, so feel free to check that out. It's a very good video. Kind of shows the same concept of how you could stack essence with your weapons and your mining resource tools, and the best ways to go about that. So make sure to check the video out. I'll put it right here, and hope to see you guys in future videos. Have a good day. Bye.